We're young adults and we're here to react to technology from the past.
Okay, so we're going to have you reacting to something that I used a lot in college.
Wait, what is this?
That is a book.
A buck?
A book.
A buck.
What's a book?
England in literature?
That is a textbook. That is what the subject of the book is.
Okay.
Oh, this thing's called a book. I read about these online. I think they're like really trendy now. It's like hipster.
Okay, my dad told me to stay away from these. All right, these were banned a long time ago. All right, people used to read from these. I think.
Wow, it is pretty heavy. My grandfather told me about these things. He said that they're very versatile weapons.
Who's Scott?
Who?
Scott?
That is probably the author or the publisher.
He created this piece of junk?
It's an instrument. It's like a percussion instrument.
Not really.
Well, it's heavy.
That-
I mean, what
That
else
is
could
a
it be?
book. It has information in
What
it.
else is heavy besides percussion instruments, really?
Look, you're not going to tell my dad that I'm touching one of these, right?
No, just the whole internet.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
So, where's the on button?
There is no on button.
Then how does it work?
What am I supposed to do?
Did I break it?
Is there a on button I'm looking for?
I don't know how to use it though.
So there's like stuff in here?
Whoa. Did I just break this thing? I'm not held liable for this. You
No,
can talk to
you're-
my dad, he's a lawyer.
You're actually supposed to do that.
Oh, I know that.
What are these?
Okay, so I see words. Why are there words in the book? And I hear that the more text it has inside of it, the easier you're able to control people's minds.
To be honest, this type of stuff kind of makes me scared.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's like surfing kind of like it's like
What do you mean? Like, these aren't strings?
No,
Then what are these?
those are pages.
Pages.
Yes.
What are pages?
And what are these numbers at the bottom?
The numbers are references to what page you are on.
And they're in order
Yes.
on every single page.
If I'm trying to get to a specific spot in this book, I gotta turn the pages and find it. Okay, I'm figuring this out now.
I think you turn the pages this way. Yeah.
It's kind of making me a little frightened. There's too much to process and everything. There's like stuff on the page and there's stuff in the page, and it seems like this is just a bunch of different pages and things.
Search.
how do I search?
So, say I wanted to look something up, I have to go through all these pages.
You go to the index.
The what?
The index, it's in the back of the book.
And then you just have the book just sitting around with stuff that I could literally look up and then be done.
Yes.
Why? Like, that's so useless.
This is stupid. It's just a bunch of words. This is really small font. It's not getting any larger.
You know, I see all this, you know, I'm overwhelmed with this text here. How would I copy this into like a paper I'm doing?
You would have to actually physically retype the entire thing that you want to copy.
I have to
Highlight.
So if we wanted to remember something for later, we had to use one of these.
What is this?
Okay, so I get that they're different colors, but I don't really know what.
Well,
how do you remember things with?
What is it?
That is a highlighter.
All right. All right.
It doesn't work. I think it's broke.
You need to take the cap off.
What the heck is a cat?
No, don't sniff it. Do you feel a little lightheaded?
Yeah.
What do I do with it?
Yes. Grab that. Give it a little tug. And now you would use that to highlight what you would want to remember later.
When I copy and paste, I have to use this thing to copy and paste.
Well, you can't actually copy and paste.
Oh. And then what's the point of this?
That'd be so that you could remember it for future use.
Oh.
This is just stressful. Because I would have to highlight all of my books, put them aside, and then go back and look at them again and find where I was highlighting. This just doesn't make sense.
You're supposed to like go over words.
Tap and drag.
You tap it, and then you drag across.
Yes.
Cool. So if I wanted the word England, I now have the word England,
Mm-hmm.
and I can use it for future use.
Can I like draw in here?
This highlighting thing is pretty easy. Whoops, I didn't want to highlight that. How do I undo it?
You can't undo it.
Okay, so it's like that forever.
Yes.
But I already put stuff over the specific thing, man. I just covered all the words. What else do you want me to do?
This doesn't even make sense.
Because if I have to remember, I'm not gonna remember everything in this book. I'm not, and highlighting is not gonna help.
I don't see how that would help you remember.
You made money in your future by coloring in books.
I guess you could say that.
It's too much. This is too much. This is too much for me. All right. I know why my dad told me to stay away from these things. All right. And I've already touched it. You guys got some like antibacterial hand soap or something like I can like clean my hands with? I can smell the book on my hand. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm done. I'm done with this whole interview. All right. You can go type away your paper and break your fingers. That's what I said.
Text. I can take over the world.
Well, that's a theory.
really thought I was onto something.
No, these are tools for learning, not weapons. So, we just got your finger patched up. How's it feeling? Okay, so what did you think about the book?
I didn't like the book.
I think it's really a waste of time.
It's heavy.
It made some cool sounds.
I could look at the words and find a pretty picture in them. They all look like cute little rectangles, but like, other than that, they're just.
I don't know why anyone would open that up and try to read it. It's really just confusing.
Okay, so after we caught you, what were your thoughts on the book?
It's the spawn of Satan.
I don't know. I just thought it would be cool, like, have next to like all these like energy weapons and whatnot.
Energy weapons?
Yeah,
This thing doesn't even have a battery.
I realize that now. I'm a little embarrassed.
Worthless.
So, compared to today's technology,
Worthless.
which would you prefer?
Today's technology.
So, given the option between the book and the technology of today, which would you choose?
Technology of today.
What we are now.
I would probably use the book when I'm with my band.
Is that even a question? I mean, come on. Yeah, you want me to say the book, right? No, I'm using the technology hands down.
I think it's a lot more difficult than using my overhead.
It's so much simpler. Like that takes up so much space. What is it even made of?
It's so inconvenient. Like, there's not even an on button. I can't play games on the book.
With this, I'm able to like see everything that book could see in just a second.
When I can just look it up in a minute.
It wasn't that simple back in the day.
Well, that sucks. For them.
Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, think about subscribing.
Click the link below to see bonus reaction.
Check out the related videos, and if you have an idea for something for us to react to next,
We would say put it in the comments, but this is a one-time parody of Fine Brothers React videos. Look, all right, I don't even want to hear about this anymore, and I'm gonna make sure that my dad erases this, and sues whoever made these things, and make sure that we don't even know. There's gonna be like a new law. That's what's gonna happen. A new law, and no one's gonna know that these even ever existed. All right. Okay. The fact that you're bringing this up is kind of frightening, actually, and I think it's pretty evil. All right. So, if someone could just untie me here so I can sue you.
Okay.
I'm out of here. You ain't gonna get me.